Not too long ago, I found myself in a position that many of you probably find yourselves in right now. I was trying one indicator or strategy after another, thinking that I found the magic indicator. I was watching all these different videos, all these random people on YouTube telling me to try this indicator and that indicator. This strategy is the perfect one. And what would happen was, I would use one strategy or indicator, and it would work for a trade or two. And I would get so excited. And I thought that I found the magic indicator. This is it. This is all I need to trade. And then what would happen is the next trade, it wouldn't work. And the next two trades after that, it wouldn't work. And I would lose all that money that I had made with that first or second trade. This kind of cycle continued for a while. Then I would just pick up another indicator or strategy and try that one. And the same thing would happen. And this cycle just continued on and on. And I just got so frustrated that I almost felt like giving up trading. I felt like there's no way you can be consistently profitable in trading. And then I had an epiphany. One day I was thinking and I had an epiphany. I thought, what if the reason I'm not consistently profitable is because I'm using too many indicators? What if I'm relying too heavily on these indicators and strategies? And so I decided I'm going to delete all my indicators. I'm just going to delete all of them. I'm just going to have a blank chart of candles. And what happened when I did that was amazing. My profits skyrocketed. By deleting all my indicators and just focusing on the chart, on the price action, it showed me how much I didn't know about the basic fundamentals of trading, basic support and resistance. I was forced to learn that stuff because I didn't have indicators to use as a crutch. And that's what led to my profits really not only increasing, but being consistent. And I'm not saying I get it right every time, but I get it right much more often and much more consistently than when I was just trying a random indicator or a random strategy. And don't get me wrong, I'm not totally against indicators. For example, you may have seen that I really like the 15 simple moving average, and I use it quite frequently in my trading. But here's the thing. Indicators only work if you have mastered the idea of support and resistance. Indicators only work if you have mastered the basic fundamentals of price action. The reason for this is because indicators only give you a piece of the information of price action. They indicate or suggest important areas or movements of the price action. Therefore, relying solely on indicators won't lead you to profitable trades because you'll only be getting a partial picture of where the stock is going each time you make a trade. Therefore, you should refocus your efforts to mastering the fundamentals of price action. Price action never lies. Yes, it may be hard to understand and difficult to learn at times at first, but once you have it, it's much, much easier to see where price action is going rather than relying on some random indicator. So, what's my recommendation? I've said all this. What can you take from this? Try this. Try deleting all the indicators off your chart. All of them. Just use a naked chart. Then really study the chart. Study the areas of support and resistance and try to predict the next move of the chart, the next leg of the stock. If this means that you don't actually make trades for a while or you paper trade for a while, so be it. In the end, it'll be totally worth it. And do this over and over. Study the chart over and over until you've mastered the basic fundamentals of support and resistance and you feel confident enough to now start using real money. Once you've mastered technical analysis, then start making small trades. And then you can start making bigger and bigger trades and see the results for yourself. I'm telling you, this is the only way to be a successful trader in the long term. Then later on, after you're consistently profitable and you get more comfortable with support and resistance and using just basic drawings and lines to really mark out your chart, then you can start using simple indicators like moving averages or MACD or whatever you like. Just use one or two Don't populate your whole screen to where you can't even see the chart because you have so many indicators on there. And you can use this indicator in addition to your basic strategy of support and resistance, but never as a substitution for those basic fundamentals. So the ultimate message here is to go back to the basics. Remove all those indicators. Remove all those strategies that you were promised would work. And really study and take the time to get good at the fundamentals and see how consistent your trading gets after that. Thanks for watching.